Chosen ones, listen closely. This is a divine turning point. What you're about to hear will awaken something deep within your spirit. If you've found this message, it's not by coincidence. God Himself has guided you here with purpose. You are standing at the threshold of something extraordinary. I hear the Spirit of the Lord saying, look at your phone. What you've prayed for, longed for, and kept in your heart, it's about to manifest, and it's happening now. But wait, there's a deeper layer unfolding. A spiritual tension that could block your entry into the destiny already written for you. It's more dangerous than it appears, and you must stay spiritually sharp. The adversary is moving quietly, working to blur your focus, steal your clarity, and make you question what's unfolding. But here's the greater truth. You are chosen. You have divine sight to detect deception, divine strength to stand firm, and divine authority to turn every setback into setup. You are stepping into your divine purpose and claiming every promise heaven has spoken over your life. Hear me clearly. This is your defining moment. What's happening isn't just surface change. It's a supernatural transformation about to reshape your entire world. You are shifting from desire to manifestation, from waiting to walking in fulfillment. But there's one requirement: alignment. You must be aware, prepared, and spiritually grounded. The heavens are shifting. Will you move with them? Before we dive deeper into this prophetic word, take a second to pause. Tap that like button. Subscribe, so together we can reach our goal of 1,000 souls touched by this message. Comment the number 99 below. It's a prophetic act that releases agreement into the atmosphere, amplifying this divine frequency. Understand, this message isn't for everyone. But if you're truly chosen, if your spirit bears witness to truth, you'll feel compelled to stay until the very end. Something within you already knows this is meant for you. And if you're ready to cross into this new season, I'm here to walk beside you. This is your wake-up call. You're on the verge of a life more powerful than you ever dreamed. Don't allow fear, doubt, or distraction to rob this sacred moment. You're closer to breakthrough than you realize. The truth has arrived. Are you ready to receive it? Let's begin. Right now, God is sending a divine and urgent alert. Check your phone. This isn't a casual reminder. It's a spiritual command. There are unseen forces operating through distraction, draining your focus and dulling your discernment. God is uncovering a war in the unseen realm that you cannot ignore. Manipulations, energetic drains, spiritual interference, they're real, especially in this digital age. What feels like harmless scrolling or a quick message might actually be the very thing delaying your promise. Technology has opened doors. We never intended. God is not only protecting you, He's also holding you accountable for what you permit in your space. Be mindful of what enters through your screens. Cleanse your digital atmosphere. Delete what drains your peace. Strengthen your boundaries and reclaim your spiritual authority. You're not merely fighting for calm, you're contending for your divine calling. Stay sharp. Stay aware. Guard the sacred work God is developing within you. You are standing on the threshold of something extraordinary. The breakthrough you've prayed for is drawing near. What once seemed out of reach is now within your grasp. This isn't a moment to take lightly. The weight of this breakthrough carries spiritual significance. It's an elevation of your entire being. Everything you've prayed for, worked toward, and believed in is beginning to take form. But the final stretch requires your complete focus and unwavering faith. You've fought unseen battles, endured silent storms, and now the reason behind every struggle is about to be revealed. Each pain, each loss, each delay has been divine training for the glory about to unfold. Now, as you stand at the edge of this victory, anchor yourself deeply in faith. The world will try to scatter your focus, but this is the time to rise above. God has strategically positioned you for greatness, and nothing will block what He has ordained. The last mile may test you the most, but remember, God walks with you in every step. This is a defining season of your life. Step forward boldly, knowing you are walking straight into purpose. The breakthrough is already in motion, and it's about to shift your entire reality. Yet beware. The path ahead contains hidden traps meant to confuse, derail, and discourage you. These snares are not just physical, they're emotional, mental, and spiritual. But God is already at work behind the scenes, dismantling every plan meant for your destruction. What appeared to be a stumbling block was divine intervention in disguise, rerouting you to safety. The enemy operates in subtlety, whispering lies of fear, sowing doubt, and using people, circumstances, and even your thoughts to unsettle your peace. But the Lord, in His infinite mercy, is neutralizing every snare. He's turning every weapon formed against you into a tool for your victory. What the enemy intended to destroy you will become the very foundation of your elevation. Trust the process. God sees the panoramic view, the beginning, the middle, and the end. What feels like a setback is actually a setup for breakthrough. Every trap laid against you is being exposed and dismantled. Nothing will block your access to destiny. Sometimes God's greatest protection comes quietly. You may never realize how many times He stepped in, how many unseen dangers He removed, or how many moments His hand shielded you without your awareness, making the chosen vulnerable to distraction and depletion. But God is sounding the alarm. Be alert. Guard your mind. Protect your energy. The enemy is subtle. He will use your own devices against you. Do not allow distraction to derail you on the edge of destiny. This is your call to be intentional, disciplined, and fully awake. God is. You may not always see it, but make no mistake, God is working behind the scenes for you every single day. Recently, His divine hand shielded you from something far more dangerous than you realized. A harmful connection, a toxic situation, a hidden spiritual attack, whatever it was, you were spared. You fought battles you never even knew existed. You were delivered from dangers invisible to your eyes but real in the spirit. Rest assured, His protection over you has been constant, active, and powerful. The enemy may have plotted your fall, but God intervened, rerouted your path, and secured your destiny. Even when you couldn't see Him working, His covering never left you. It's easy to assume that the visible challenges are the only ones that matter. But the truth runs deeper. God's invisible defense surrounds you like a shield. His protection isn't a distant promise. It's a living, breathing reality guiding you through unseen storms. Yet, distractions lurk in every corner, and not all are harmless. Some are strategically designed to drain your spirit, fracture your focus, and pull you away from your divine path. Whether through toxic relationships, destructive routines, or chaotic environments, there are forces trying to scatter your energy. They disguise themselves as harmless habits. Endless scrolling, binge-watching, gossip, or conversations that lead nowhere. But their purpose is calculated, to separate you from your higher calling. Pause and examine your life. Where is your energy going? Who or what consumes your peace? Are there thought patterns looping endlessly, keeping you bound in cycles of delay? It's time to reclaim your time, your focus, and your spiritual vitality. God's plan for you is bold and extraordinary, but every second lost to distraction delays divine progress. The enemy's tactics are subtle, quiet, consistent, and effective. He disguises destruction as comfort and chaos as entertainment. Don't be deceived. Every moment stolen from your purpose weakens your connection to destiny. This is a sacred season that demands clarity. Remove anything that doesn't nourish your soul or advance your mission. Protect your energy with intention. Your purpose is too important to be compromised. In this age of digital ease, a new form of warfare has emerged. Your focus, your data, your attention, they've become currency in a battle for your mind. Every click, every scroll, every notification is an invitation to distraction. The endless stream of content you consume daily is subtly shaping your thoughts, preferences, and emotional state. What feels like convenience often becomes control. This isn't only about privacy, it's about spiritual warfare. The digital world drains your time, your focus, and your vitality if left unchecked. Every minute lost in mindless consumption is a minute stolen from divine creation. Be discerning. Recognize how your devices are being used, not just by you, but by unseen forces determined to dim your light and delay your purpose. The enemy thrives when you are distracted and confused. That's why God is calling you now to use technology with wisdom and intention. It can either serve your divine purpose or sabotage your destiny. Guard your focus. Guard your energy. Let your devices become instruments of light, not traps of delay. Remember, privacy isn't just about protecting personal information, it's about protecting your soul. What you share, how much of yourself you reveal, and who you give access to. These choices affect your spiritual strength and your sensitivity to God's voice. When you give too much of yourself away, through constant exposure, oversharing, or unchecked openness, you dilute your spiritual power. You risk losing that sacred intimacy with the Holy Spirit. Protect your space fiercely. Build holy boundaries. Be intentional about who you allow in, both in person and online. The more you guard your energy, the clearer you will hear God's direction. You are on a journey of growth, and it requires sacred stewardship of your spiritual environment. Understand this, privacy is not merely a layer of safety, it's a form of spiritual hygiene. Guard it, nurture it, and you will discern God's whispers with clarity. Focus on your divine purpose and tune out the noise that comes with constant exposure. In this modern age, technology can either be a divine amplifier or a spiritual drain. It all depends on how you use it. When handled with discernment, technology can expand the kingdom of God, advance your calling, and help you connect with purpose-driven believers. It can be a vessel of truth and transformation, but far too often we surrender to distraction, scrolling endlessly, consuming without consciousness, allowing precious hours to vanish. Social media, if used carelessly, can become a thief of time and peace. Instead of using technology to escape, use it to expand. Let it become a bridge to growth, truth, and alignment. Curate your digital space with intention. Fill your feed with inspiration, wisdom, and voices that strengthen your faith. Every moment you spend online should push you closer to purpose. Technology is meant to serve your mission, not silence it. Use it to shine light, spread truth, and build divine connection. Stay disciplined. Stay anchored in your vision. Even when it feels like nothing is moving, remember, God is constantly working behind the curtain of your life. His orchestration never stops. The timing, the connections, the opportunities, He's aligning them perfectly. We often grow impatient thinking progress has paused, but what feels like stillness is divine preparation. In those silent seasons when doors seem closed, know that God is arranging the unseen pieces in your favor. Like a master gardener who prepares the soil before planting, God has been cultivating your future long before you even recognized it. While you focused on the visible, He perfected the invisible. When the appointed moment arrives, you'll look back and see the precision of His plan, the way every delay, detour, and disappointment was preparing you for glory. Trust His timing. Release the urge to control outcomes. God's behind-the-scenes work is what makes your breakthrough miraculous. The victories about to unfold are not products of your striving, but of His divine design. When it all converges, it will be unmistakably supernatural. You will witness His glory revealed in... Your life is about to reveal the unmistakable hand of God. A profound spiritual shift is happening within you right now. You may already feel it, a stirring deep inside, a heightened sensitivity to the divine presence, an awakening of spiritual awareness. This is the moment where your spiritual communication is being upgraded. You are stepping into a new level of connection with God, one where revelation flows clearly and freely, unveiling truths you never imagined. In this season, God is pouring fresh wisdom, divine insight, and supernatural clarity into your life. He's preparing you to hear, discern, and respond to His voice with greater precision than ever before. These spiritual upgrades are unlocking your vision beyond the natural, allowing you to see the hidden movements of heaven in your life. The dreams, the signs, the subtle whispers that once seemed unclear are now coming alive with purpose. As you grow deeper in relationship with Him, God will begin to speak in ways uniquely designed for your spirit. Pay attention to your thoughts, your dreams, and those quiet inner nudges. They are becoming aligned with divine direction. This is not coincidence. It's confirmation. You are being prepared for the next level of purpose. Stay open, trust the process, You are entering a season of revelation, where mysteries unfold and hidden truths rise to the surface. There are depths of wisdom only God can reveal, truths that will unlock your destiny, reveal the why behind your journey, and provide the clarity you've been seeking. These revelations will bring order where confusion once reigned and give you direction in moments of uncertainty. The more you lean in, the more God will uncover what was once hidden. His insight will expose deceit, illuminate motives, and reveal the unseen road ahead. The truth you receive may challenge your perspective, but it will liberate your soul. It will sharpen your discernment and position you to walk in complete alignment with His will. As you go deeper, you'll realize this path isn't about earthly success. It's about divine fulfillment. You were created to fulfill a sacred calling, one that carries eternal impact. There are forces, both visible and invisible, that have tried to block your progress and mute your voice. But here's the divine assurance. Every plot, every scheme, every obstacle meant to stop you is collapsing even now. The very thing that was meant to destroy you will become the foundation of your victory. God has already secured your triumph in the spiritual realm. It's only a matter of time before it manifests in the physical. Those who doubted you, those who criticized and tried to tear you down, they will soon witness the undeniable evidence of God's favor over your life. The same voices that spoke against you will fall silent when they see your breakthrough. What they intended for harm will become your testimony. Every attack was only the prelude to your rising. God's favor on your life is unstoppable, and His victory through you is certain. You are not alone in this fight. God Himself is defending you. Every lie, every manipulation, every hidden snare is being revealed and dismantled. Watch as the plans of the enemy crumble before your eyes, while your divine purpose unfolds in full glory. Doubt may try to creep in. Questions like, can I really do this? Am I enough? What if I fail? But silence those lies. They are not your truth. Your success will speak louder than your doubts. As you step into your divine assignment, God will confirm His promises through undeniable evidence. Every obstacle will serve as proof of His greater plan. The breakthroughs ahead will not only reveal God's faithfulness, but will silence the critics and magnify His glory. You are stepping into visible favor, living proof that His hand is upon you. Every victory that's coming will echo one truth. You were chosen, anointed, and prepared for this moment. This is your moment. You are more than capable of accomplishing what God has placed before you. Trust His divine plan, keep walking by faith, and know that the breakthrough ahead will silence every doubt you've ever carried about your purpose and potential. As your breakthrough approaches, it is vital that you remain ready. Keep your heart, mind, and spirit open to the divine direction God is releasing. You are about to step into a higher realm of destiny, but elevation always comes with opposition. The enemy will still attempt to distract, deceive, and derail you, so stay spiritually armed and aware. Guard your spirit. Protect your peace. Stay anchored in the presence of God. Put on the full armor of God daily. Strengthen your connection through prayer, reflection, and meditation, for these are your spiritual weapons. Move with clarity, not confusion. Every step, every word, every choice in this season must be intentional. The stakes are high, but your safety lies in your alignment with divine guidance. Being cautious doesn't mean living in fear. It means walking in wisdom. Trust the Holy Spirit to guide your every move. Don't rush the process. Stay grounded in faith and let God unveil the path one step at a time. You are not ordinary. You are chosen, handpicked by God to rise above adversity and walk boldly into a destiny far greater than your imagination. The breakthrough you've prayed for is already in motion. Even if the details are still hidden, trust that God's plan is unfolding behind the scenes. You are about to enter a season of supernatural victory, a time when the hand of God will be unmistakably visible upon your life. Every challenge, every setback, every waiting season has been preparation for this very hour. Your rise will testify of God's faithfulness. Being called the chosen one isn't about recognition, it's about responsibility. It means you were set apart to reveal His glory through your life. So prepare your heart, prepare your mind, and move forward with unshakable confidence. Your breakthrough isn't just about your blessing, it's about the impact your obedience will have on others. The days ahead will bring divine revelation and clarity. Hidden truths are about to come into the light. You will begin to see what was once concealed. Through dreams, divine encounters, unexpected conversations, or subtle moments that suddenly make everything clear. God's timing is perfect, and what once left you uncertain will soon make perfect sense. These revelations will set you free. They may concern relationships, purpose, or decisions from your past, but whatever truth God reveals will bring peace and direction. This is a sacred unveiling, not to harm you, but to elevate you. Every truth will realign your heart with divine purpose and position you for your next breakthrough. Don't resist what's being revealed. Some truths may be uncomfortable, but they carry healing and restoration. Trust that God will not expose what He has not already equipped you to handle. As each truth unfolds, it will unlock a new dimension of purpose within you. With every revelation comes greater authority, deeper peace, and sharper discernment. This is preparation for what's next. God's plan for your life is unfolding in perfect harmony, and soon you will see how every piece connects. Embrace the revelations ahead. They are not random. They are divine stepping stones toward your greater destiny. Get ready for confirmations that will remind you of who you are and why you were chosen. These signs may arrive subtly: a conversation, a song, a dream, a sudden realization, but your spirit will recognize them immediately. You'll feel it deep within, that undeniable knowing that you are right where God intended you to be. Whether through dreams, divine encounters, or signs in your daily life, the message will be clear. You are walking in divine timing. Nothing is delayed. Nothing is lost. Everything is aligning for your rise. Visions, dreams, synchronicities, these are not coincidences. They are divine affirmations woven into your daily life. God is sending you confirmations to strengthen your faith and guide your steps. These signs are not small whispers. They will be unmistakable when they appear. Each one will echo the same message. You are on the right path. They will challenge your doubts and ignite your spirit with renewed assurance that God has never left your side. Be attentive and spiritually alert. Pay attention to your surroundings because the signs may arrive in unexpected moments and unlikely places. God is declaring through them that you are chosen for something extraordinary. When these signs appear, don't hesitate. Receive them with confidence. They exist to propel you forward, to keep you aligned with His divine plan. With every sign, you are being drawn closer to the core of your true calling. These divine signals are your compass, guiding you toward destiny. Prepare for the energetic shift that is about to propel you into a new dimension of growth and success. This shift will feel like a surge of supernatural strength, a divine current carrying you beyond old barriers. If you've been weary, stagnant, or uncertain, this transformation will breathe fresh life into your spirit. Heaven and earth are aligning on your behalf. This is your divine reset. You'll begin to feel an awakening of creativity, focus, and divine momentum. As this unfolds, limitations will fall away. Old fears, doubts, and habits that once restrained you will begin to dissolve. Tasks that once felt impossible will suddenly feel light, effortless, and purposeful. It will seem as though everything once out of sync finally clicks into perfect alignment. Do not resist this divine flow. Allow it to move through you. This is not just an external shift. It's a spiritual renewal taking place within your heart and mind, empowering you to walk boldly in your highest calling. As the energy around you rises, your perception will evolve. You'll begin to see life from a higher spiritual lens. Embrace this transformation. It's a sign your breakthrough is near. The very atmosphere surrounding you is now aligned with divine intention, and it's preparing to carry you into your next chapter. A wave of new divine connections is approaching. These people will play vital roles in your next season. Mentors, friends, partners, or spiritual allies, each carrying wisdom, support, and strength to help you ascend to your next level. These connections are not random. They are divinely orchestrated. Some will challenge your comfort zones, others will open doors you never imagined, but all will push you toward divine fulfillment. Stay open and discerning. God is sending you the right people at the perfect moment. These relationships will stretch you, sharpen you, and elevate you. They are sacred bridges to the destiny ahead, each one positioned to accelerate your growth and reveal more of who you were always meant to be. And now, you may sense the quiet before the breakthrough, the stillness before divine movement. But this calm is not emptiness. It's sacred preparation. God is fortifying your foundation for the blessings that are about to pour forth. Use this pause to realign your focus, deepen your faith, and strengthen your spirit. Even when you can't see visible results, trust that God is working behind the silence, refining you for the outpouring to come. This waiting period is divine design. It builds endurance, faith, and humility, qualities needed for what's next. Soon the calm will break and blessings will flow in unimaginable ways. They will overflow not only into your life, but also into the lives of those connected to you. Be patient. Every moment of waiting has purpose. Your breakthrough is imminent, and it will exceed your greatest expectations. If you've been walking through confusion, uncertain about your next move, take heart. God is about to remove the veil that has clouded your vision. Sudden clarity is coming. Answers where you once had questions. Direction where you once felt lost. The fog is lifting and divine wisdom is illuminating your path. This clarity will bring peace that transcends understanding. What once felt like chaos will align into purpose. God's light will guide your steps, and you will no longer second-guess where you're headed. The confusion that once weighed on you will dissolve, replaced by revelation, conviction, and courage. The veil is being torn away. You are about to see with divine eyes, walk with divine confidence, and move with divine power. The season of uncertainty is ending. Clarity, purpose, and victory are now unfolding before you.